Well, a few days ago I got my t-shirt on, and now it's a case of keeping warm and protecting some of our plants. It's the 30th of March 2022 and we're due snow tonight, which not much, but with the freezing temperatures the roads are going to be dicey, and I've been asked to be on call just in case somebody doesn't turn in. And my asparagus has come, well, I thought quite early, but with this cold temperatures I thought I'd best take this. So to take it, nice sharp knife, and I'll just cut it at an angle under the soil. It's not much, but I'll fight Mrs. K for it. So let's go and have a look at what else we can harvest. We've got the claret sprouting broccoli, some Jerusalem artichokes and some potatoes, and a little bit of a salad crop. So let's get cracking before I get too cold. Oh, that damn telephone rings. Definitely don't want to leave this too long, so I'm just going to take it from there, leaving these. Now I won't leave these too much longer before we harvest them, else they will blow, but no, that'll be very nice. We'll get the rest. So this is the square foot gardening. This is the spinach, Amazon F1. This is the lettuce, Mesure. We've got some rhubarb chard here, Swiss chard there, and another lot of Swiss chard, different colour. And then we've got the that red pak choi. Just take a few leaves off each one. I'm going to be putting the plastic on top of this again. Polycarbonate. Just take a few leaves, best picked small and young. I'll take these off at the bottom, which you can't see, and we throw those away. They were the original ones, and then just a few lettuce leaves. May not seem much, but it's surprising how little we need. Lunchbox. We'll soon have a nice little take home. So we'll get those. Oh, let's get some of the spinach. Try the spinach. After the frost, it's getting down -5 wind chill, so it could scorch some of the leaves. So best have them now. So these are the Sarpomera. We planted these on the 12th of June last year, and my own seed. So that's okay. I will need to save some of these. Again, I think these are the ones where we had maybe too much manure in the bottom, but that doesn't seem too bad. There's only 20-litre buckets roughly. But this is my homemade compost, so with the manure, and after 12 months it does break down really well. I'll have a little shifty through there. That'll be enough potatoes to keep us going. Very happy with those. So these are the Jerusalem artichokes. Buckets bulging. We know that they do grow well. This is the cardboard off one of the beds, and there's all sorts in there. As you can see now, they're starting to grow. I only pick the best ones for eating, and I'll be selecting one to be planted back in the ground. And it's surprising, you just break that bit of a chit off and it'll grow. But that looks quite a nice one. You see some of these now, they're growing really well. So this one I'm going to pop straight back in. This is why if you do grow them in open ground, you can get into a lot of trouble, because the slightest bit of root or anything will get away from you. I'm surprised these have lasted as long as they do. That's why I like to start eating them around about November time, even though they're not ready until they flower. But because I'm contained them into small containers, they don't actually give us the little flowers, but still give us some nice tubers. There's that dock. It's only that big, but this is why you should get them out while they're small. Job done. I'll top that up now, make sure we get every bit of soil out the barrow so we don't get it mixed up. So I planted one tuber like that, and we end up with all that, plus one that we've already planted. So it does give a good return. While I'm at it, I'm just going to plant these two sarpos. They've got a little bit of green on them. Bum down, chits up, cover them up. They weren't too dirty, but it had dried out a little bit too much. If you let them dry out too much while you're storing, they could go a little bit soft, but these are okay. Thermal gloves needed for this job. Happy with that. Right, let's go and find the Jerusalem artichokes. These are a little bit dirtier. See what they look like when we get them out. All that soil now will end up back in the paths when I drain it out. They look better. I'll be sorting those at home, cutting all the bits off and making sure it goes into the general waste. We don't want that in my compost, else it'll produce so many more and get out of control. So that's a nice little harvest. These aren't quite big enough yet to take the tops out of those, but those are the green manure beans. But that's nice. I've got more lettuce, etc. At home. Right, let's go and have a look at the compost. So this is some of the compost that we found in March. I've estimated 800 litres there. Another recent find 2 days ago, this cocoa koi, and I've estimated 600 litres conservatively, but it's really quite nice stuff. So I'm going to be taking some of that, and to protect my exposed here's the other one. Oh, that's a twig, silly. There we go. Just to protect it from the cold. I'm just going to go around now and cover everything up that's showing. So hopefully that'll just give those a bit of protection. It didn't help the one we cut earlier because that's going to be eaten very soon. Eat it fresh. So if we total all that up for the month of March, we started saving it or collecting it or finding it in 2014. Then I started keeping a check. So we're up to nearly 29,000 litres of found compost of various descriptions since 2014. I've moved all the pallets off my rhubarb patch, and it was actually drawing it, so as if you was to cover it up, so I've had to get that job done straight away. And in February, I didn't tell you, but this used to come out to there, having trouble getting the wheelbarrow around, so we've shortened it. We've had rhubarb growing up there and it's growing there as well, but this is absolutely perfect for me, and it won't be long before we take a harvest. So by the time you've seen this, got a bit of a sweat on there. By the time you see this on the Friday after the 30th, so that'd be the 1st of April. No April Fool's joke, that was a lovely little harvest. And we'll be picking these small florets, probably just a little bit bigger than that before they blow. And by picking, I'm going to feed again with my nettle tea, nettle plant food, just to keep boosting it, and I might even treat it to a little bit of comfrey just to help those florets produce. By taking it off, the plant thinks it's dying, so it produces more. So the more you pick, the more you get, and hopefully the pigeons don't spot it. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now. Hope it isn't too cold where you are. And for those that have stuck to the end, I've got another giveaway coming soon. A company noticed that I'd got vine weevil. I said no, it's just the way I was walking. But a company's sending me some nematodes for vine weevil, so watch out for that video and be first in there for your raffle ticket.